Let's dedicate this video to Rich Boy Troy. So today we'll be doing a Rich Boy Troy drawing
and reacting to all the videos and the drama. This is the picture before the color.
So I took this Colors of the World Crayola, and this is very light golden, the color of the pencil. So I went in with that first on top of his skin for the background of his skin color. As we're going through this, I'm gonna give y'all a story time how my sister met Rich Boy Troy at her job. Y'all, it's crazy that we really be meeting these influencers. So he pulled up at the job that she was working at, so I'm not gonna say the specific name of the jobs, but she was at the job and he pulled up or whatever. And when he came through the drive-through, my sister was like, oh, this dude look familiar. So she like, oh, this Rich Boy Troy outside. So the other girl that she was working with, she was telling him about it, and she knew who he was too, but the other people ain't really know who he was. My sister was hyped, but she don't really watch Rich Boy Troy, but I'm the one watching, but she'll watch him every now and then with me sometimes, so she know who he was. My sister said she forgot to put the sauce in the bag, so when she went outside to give him the bag, he was already coming in the building. So when she was coming out the building, she threw her hands up like, oh, I forgot to give him his sauce. And like, when she went to give him his sauce, they was dying laughing at the fact that he had his sauce, so he was cool or whatever with it. Then she was like, you Rich Boy Troy. And then after that, she was like, can she take a picture with him? And she said he was in his car and she took a picture with him. So I went ahead and used my tan one, and that was for the second layer of his skin. So I'm going to put that on top of that color pencil that I used before. She said they had a girl sitting in the car and she didn't really know who the girl was, but I told her it was probably Yanni. So she was like, she didn't ask for a picture because she didn't know who it was. Y'all, is it my destiny to meet somebody like an influencer in person up close? Because I'm always meeting people in person, y'all, or like I'm just always doing something. So am I supposed to be famous, influencing people? Like what's the purpose? Like I'm always meeting people like in person, like people that do YouTube and stuff. Tell me what y'all think about the picture so far down below in the comments. So I went with this brown one for the third layer of his skin. What y'all think about the new baby? Congratulations to Rich Boy Troy, Teen Dad, hashtag Teen Dad. So the baby is just adorable, y'all. Shout out to Tori. Shout out to Troy for being a good dad. He was over there teaching Tori how to walk and read a book. Yeah, I seen that video, y'all. Let me know if you seen the video too. For the background of this picture, y'all, I chose the gas station theme because in the picture it has the gas station in the background. So I'm like, hey, that's gonna be fire. So let me add the background like it's a gas station. So that's what the background is. And then he was sitting on the car, so I added that little detail in. So I thought that will give it a good little touch to it. I believe that this color is Seneca 3, so I'm gonna go in with that for the details of his skin. So I'm gonna go in with the wrinkles on his forehead, and I'm gonna go in with the nose area and the lips with this marker. Make sure you're barely touching your paper with very light strokes for it won't bleed through too much and it won't give too much pressure on the skin color, because you want it to look more realistic and not too smeared in. Like you just want your color to be a little more lighter than expected, not too dark, if that made sense to y'all. And Yanni and Troy, we're gonna stop with this drama going back and forth. I saw the drama with the Shay and Nadia. Y'all gonna stop with the drama. Do y'all think Troy is gonna get Ruby Rose on the stream? Let me know. Do y'all think Troy and Yanni need to stop the beef and the drama? And I also wanted that Seneca Brown to not be so out as much. I wanted to blend in more with his skin, so that's why I went on top with that tan color again. And I'm going to go in with that brown one again as well. So I used this pink 13 for the bottom lip, and I did the top lip with the same colors of the skin tone that I used in a little bit of that dark color. So that's what I used for the top area. Like y'all just did a cute engagement on Valentine's Day and went to Miami like a month ago. She got Troy name tatted on her ring finger, and we back with the drama again. But like Troy's stepdaddy said, him and Yanni need to go through counseling to get back together and get back together for the baby. A little bit of that color pencil that I used earlier for the skin tone, and I used this tan again, tan 1. And I'm gonna go in with my Coral 4 for the inside of the hand. And to sum up what Miss Liz was saying, like y'all are still young and stuff, and y'all need to learn yourselves before y'all can get married and all that stuff. Who y'all think was wrong in the car accident situation, Yanni or Troy? I'm not on either side. I'm just happy that Yanni, Tori, and Emily is okay, even though Emily had came out with a broken arm. Like Troy said, y'all shouldn't have been out that late. Why was y'all out late at that time and then out with Tori at that time? Go ahead and do all that again on top of his fingers. Them being out at that time of night, accidents are bound to happen. Like these areas. I know you barely could see them, but we gotta color that in too, you know? Okay, now I'm about to go back in with my tan 1 again. Go in with my brown again. I'm gonna go in with my chains with this cool grade 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not exactly sure what the chain was saying, so I just did something like a little shape, and I did a Rich Boy Troy one, RBT. And I'm only speaking from what I seen on the video, but I feel like everybody shouldn't have bashed Troy for thinking and assuming that Yanni was drunk, because he just didn't know, and he was trying to see why the situation happened. You know, in that moment, you just never know. You be trying to see what's going on with the person and stuff. So I feel like everybody shouldn't have bashed him for that. He's just trying to make sure, was she okay and all right. But at the end of the day, Troy, you know they're gonna come for you because you're a boy. They just gonna always see that the girl was innocent. So you just gotta go with the flow. And I color this part too. Thought it was different. Okay, I'm about to go in with that tan again. Tan 1. And I'm gonna go on top of that a little bit. I really need to sharpen this real quick. Go ahead and sharpen it. Did y'all see that Nate came back on Troy's stream, and it was the one with her and Jade? The fight was supposed to be over something that happened on Troy's channel a long time ago, so the situation came back up on Troy's stream again. And most likely it was something over Troy that they was fighting about. And like for this part right here, I'm not gonna color that in right now. That's gonna be another color. To go in with this extra deep golden for the jacket up here. So I'm about to go ahead and do that. I'm gonna color that a little deep because the color is a little deep. And I'm gonna also get my pen for this part so I won't lose the detailing. From the videos that I seen, it don't seem like Troy is a deadbeat to me. I didn't see him buying cars and, you know, buying the clothes for the child and different stuff like that. So from my perspective and what I be seeing on YouTube, I can't speak for in person, but it don't seem like he's a bad person or dad and on camera to me. And I'm not just gonna say it's just spending money, because it's about spending time as well. But from what I see, it looked like he spent time with the child to me on camera, and what we see from YouTube, from my vision of watching the YouTube perspective. Because not just spending money on a child is treating a child right. You have to spend time with the child too, not just money. So the jacket have different tones to it. So let's go ahead and fill it in. And y'all know one thing Troy is gonna do is entertain the audience. So this boy had on a shirt that said, "Please leave and don't come back. This is no longer your home." So y'all know Troy is real petty when it comes to the drama. And y'all know Miss Liz is gonna stick beside Troy with the shenanigans. It was said that Troy was a deadbeat, and the title said he only spent $300 on the baby. They just start throwing all kinds of baby stuff in the cart. You know, like baby essentials like diapers and milk and all that kind of stuff that they were throwing in the basket. I outlined everything, and I did a few steps off camera because I didn't want it to be repetitive with the color. So I'm just go ahead and start with these pants. So I'm gonna go ahead with this extra deep golden brown again. And I said all that, and I made a mistake and covered up the whole pants and had to go in with some white out after the fact. This was the part of the pants that I messed up right here. I went in with my brown 8 for my pants with this Azor marker. And Troy and Yanni are always gonna bump heads because she's a Leo and he's a Scorpio. And one thing about Leos, they are very quiet-like, and when you mess with them, they're gonna pop on you. And Scorpios are kind of hard-headed like, and they kind of like pick with you a little bit, not gonna cap. And you know, they both are two strong-headed people, so they always gonna clash when it comes to their sign. See how the marker does the work for you? Like, it has like the undertones are very light and it looks realistic looking. See how the pants pocket look like it have like a light underneath, and then it's that top coated dark brown at the top of it, if y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Me doing the detailing with the pen and then going on top with my color pencil and my Azor marker, it just makes it not look so flat. And for the NYX and crayons, I didn't use my small side, I just used the tip of the brush, and y'all know I like to be a little risky sometimes. About to take my orange 4, and we finna use the lightest orange first. I could have went with a light yellow to give it some tones underneath, like some light tones underneath that darker orange that I'm using. And going around the edges with this orange was kind of satisfying. That's why I was continuing to keep doing that around the edges. And I also went underneath that orange and I filled the rest of the car out with a color pencil that I had, and I added that on top the pieces that y'all see that I'm doing now, and y'all see the final thing when I'm done. Hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. And this video was not to bash anybody in the video that I talked about, Yanni, Troy, Emily, or whoever else I talked about in the video. It was just for entertainment purposes, and this is what I watch on YouTube, and I hope y'all like these kind of videos of me talking about drama, my opinion on the reaction of the videos that I seen, and I hope y'all really like my drawing / coloring that I did for y'all. This is my version of drawing Rich Boy Troy. I hope y'all like the background details, the outfit detailing, the face detailing, and the car and everything else. Hope y'all like the video, and see y'all later, and thank y'all for watching.
Annoying the sounds of the storm when it comes. She understand I can't take her everywhere, nigga going. I've been in the field like